This is a cobra, and this is a sea snake. When it comes to venom potency, the sea snake is like the father of the cobra. Facts about sea snakes you didn't know. Sea snakes are extremely venomous, even more than cobras. The venom of some sea snake species, such as the Belcher's sea snake Hydrophis belcheri, is 100 times more potent than that of a cobra. Just a single drop of their venom can kill dozens of people. Not always aggressive, despite having extremely potent venom. Sea snakes are usually gentle and rarely attack humans. They only bite when provoked or stepped on. They don't need to drink fresh water, but can't live without it. Sea snakes live entirely in the ocean, but they cannot drink seawater. Instead, they absorb fresh water from rain that collects on the ocean surface or from a thin layer of fresh water floating above the seawater. Can hold their breath for an extremely long time. Although they are reptiles and need air to breathe, sea snakes can hold their breath for 30 minutes to several hours before they need to surface for air. Unable to crawl on land, some sea snake species, such as the fully aquatic Hydrophis, have adapted so completely to life underwater that they can no longer move on land. They hunt by ambushing prey. Sea snakes do not chase after their prey. Instead, they lie in wait and strike with lightning speed. One bite is enough to paralyze their prey almost instantly. Sea snakes can breathe through their skin. Sea snakes can absorb up to 33% of the oxygen they need through their skin, allowing them to stay underwater for extended periods without surfacing frequently. At the time. Here are some fascinating facts about hermit crabs that you might not know. Hermit crabs don't create their own shells. They must find and occupy empty shells from other mollusks to protect their soft bodies. They frequently change shells as they grow. Hermit crabs search for larger shells to accommodate their increasing size. If they can't find a suitable shell, they may become vulnerable to predators or injury. Hermit crabs participate in shell chains. When one crab finds a new shell, others may line up and take turns moving into the newly vacated shells, forming an interesting house swap process. They can use trash as shells when natural shells are scarce. Some hermit crabs make use of bottle caps, plastic containers, or other small objects as makeshift homes. Hermit crabs can communicate. They use gentle touches, vibrations, and even sounds to exchange information with one another. Some species can live up to 30 years under ideal conditions. Certain hermit crab species can live for decades, rivaling the lifespan of some small turtles. Which fact do you find most interesting?
Animals that have the most unique eggs. Caecilians. Horned shark. Emu. Surinametod. Bee hummingbird. Elephant bird. Countries with most beautiful school uniform. United Kingdom. Vietnam. Philippines. Germany. Pakistan. Korea. Bangladesh. China. India.
Disney princesses without makeup. Elsa. Jasmine. Snow White. Tiana. Mulan. Pocahontas. Cinderella. Ariel. Belle.
Ghosts from different countries. Ireland. Banshee. Ireland. Dullahan. USA. The Headless Horseman. Germany. White Lady. UK. The Black Dog. France. La Dame Rouge. Scandinavia. Myling. Romania. Strigoi. UK. The Phantom Monk. Japan. Henri. Indonesia. Pontianak.
This is Goku from the famous manga Dragon Ball, and some interesting facts about the character Goku. Goku almost had white hair instead of golden, initially. Akira Toriyama planned for Super Saiyan to have white hair to make it stand out, but he ultimately chose gold because it was easier to draw in black and white manga. Goku once appeared in a car commercial. Goku appeared in a Toyota commercial in Japan, where he drove a Toyota CHR instead of the Flying Nimbus. The Flying Nimbus is only for the pure-hearted. Goku can ride the Flying Nimbus because he has a pure heart. However, many other characters like Krillin and Master Roshi are unable to use it. Goku has teamed up with Luffy and Naruto. In some crossover events, Goku has fought alongside Luffy One Piece and Naruto in special battles. Goku is not the strongest in the Dragon Ball universe. Even though Goku is incredibly powerful, Beerus, Whis, and Zeno far surpass him in strength. In particular, Zeno can erase entire universes with just a wave of his hand.
How long human can survive on each planet? Mars. 80 seconds. Mercury. 50 seconds. Venus. 2 seconds. Jupiter. 1.5 seconds. Uranus. 0.8 second. Saturn. 0.9 second. Eris. 0 second. Ceres. What you think? Earth. How many years can you survive on Earth? How long is a day on each planet? 9 hours, 55 minutes. Saturn, 10 hours, 33 minutes. Neptune, 16 hours. Uranus, 17 hours, 14 minutes. Earth, 23 hours, 56 minutes. Mars, 24 hours, 36 minutes. Pluto, 6 days, 6 hours. Mercury, 58 days, 16 hours. Venus, 243 days, 26 minutes.
These are the ants. You will be surprised at their strength. Ability to lift heavy objects. Ants are well known for their ability to lift objects far heavier than their own body weight. Some species can lift objects 50 times their weight or more. This is due to a combination of their small size, strong muscles, and an exoskeleton that helps provide necessary leverage. Coordination and communication. Ants are social creatures, and they can coordinate and communicate effectively to solve complex tasks. They use pheromone signals, tactile communication, and other methods to relay information and cooperate in activities like foraging, nest building, and defense. Persistence and resilience. Ants are highly persistent and resilient insects. They can survive in a variety of environments, from rainforests to deserts, and they can adapt to new conditions quickly. They are also able to survive without food or water for extended periods of time. Defensive strength. Ants can use their strength for self-defense or to defend their colony.
Most expensive houses of celebrities. P. Diddy, $61.5 million. George Lucas, $5.5 billion. Steven Spielberg, $4.8 billion. Michael Jordan, $3.2 billion. Jay-Z, $2.5 billion. Tyler Perry, $1 billion. Jerry Seinfeld, $950 million. Dwayne Johnson, $800 million. Shah Rukh Khan, $730 million.
Most extreme beauty standards in the world. China. Foot binding. Myanmar. Neck extensions. Japan. Black teeth. Ethiopia. Lip plates. Japan. Yiba. Malawi. Chiseled teeth. Prison cells in different countries. Cuba. Iceland. Russia. Denmark. Cambodia. Ecuador. Austria. Luxembourg. North Korea. Prison food in different countries. China. Norway. Russia. Finland. Japan. United Kingdom. This is how people react when they are told how long they will be in prison. Jacob Matthew Morgan. Sentenced to 137 years in prison. Smith Riley. Sentenced to life in prison without parole. Cameron Herring. Sentenced to 24 years in prison. Dylan Shoemaker. Sentenced to 985 years in prison. Nico Jenkins. Sentenced to death.
Jobs that can make you a billionaire. Doctor. Gamer. Model. Pilot. Author. Lawyer. CEO. Scientist. Celebrity. Legal age for marriage from different countries. Kuwait. Boy 17, girl 15, United States. Boy 18, girl 18, Philippines. Boy 21, girl 21, China. Boy 20, girl 20, Japan. Boy 20, girl 20, Iran. Boy 18, girl 15, India. Boy 21, girl 18, Bangladesh. Boy 21, girl 18, Vietnam. Boy 20, girl 18.
Last words of Satanist before dying, Anton Lavey. Oh my, what have I done? There is something very wrong. David Hume. I am in flames.
Looks scary, right? But here is a worm and interesting facts you may not know. Worms have no eyes, but they can still see, even though they don't have eyes. Many worms have light-sensitive cells on their skin that help them detect light and shadows to avoid predators. Earthworms have 5 hearts. They don't have a human-like heart, but they have 5 pairs of aortic arches that pump blood throughout their bodies. Can worms regenerate if cut in half? Not all worms can survive being cut in half. Only species like planarian flatworms can regrow into new individuals from tiny fragments. Worms help make soil fertile. Earthworms eat decaying leaves and dig tunnels, improving soil aeration and nutrient cycling, making them nature's engineers. Some worms glow in the dark. The New Zealand glowworm produces a magical blue-green light to attract prey and mates. Some worms are longer than humans. The giant Gippsland earthworm from Australia can grow up to 2 meters (6.5 feet) long and makes a clicking sound when moving underground. Worms have teeth. Some caterpillars have tooth-like structures in their mouths to help them chew leaves effectively. Worms can hibernate for years. Many caterpillars can completely freeze during winter and come back to life when the weather warms up.
How animals look without a shell. Turtle. Turtle without shell. Snail. Snail without shell. Clam. Clam without shell. Conch. Conch without shell. Hermit crab. Hermit crab without shell. Lobster without shell. Lobster without shell.